Okay. Hello. Hello, students. So, in today's class, we will be solving previous year questions of KCET exam on permutations and combinations chapter. Okay. I would suggest you to watch this video at 1.5x speed, and I would also suggest you to pause the video and try to solve the question. And if you're not able to solve the question, only then look at the solution. This way, you will be able to improve your solving skills. Okay. Okay. So let's start. So, right. So what we have is this permutation and combination chapter. Oh. So coming to the first question, let's see what the first question says. Okay. So how many 5-digit numbers, 5-digit telephone numbers can be constructed using the digits 0 to 9 if each number starts with 6, 7 and no digit appears more than once? So here, one thing we have to keep in mind is, as it is saying, no digit appears more than once. What does that mean? It means repetition is not allowed. Repetition not allowed. One thing is clear. Okay. So, and the other information is it is a 5-digit number. Okay. And so we are using the digits from 0 to 9. So how many digits do we have from 0 to 9? We have got 10 digits, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, up to 9. Totally, we have got 10 digits, right? Okay. We are trying to form 5-digit numbers. So let's have 5 boxes. Okay. And one more condition it specifies is it starts with 6 and 7. So the 5-digit telephone number starts with 6 and 7. Okay. These two spots are fixed. Okay. So these places can be filled only in one way, right? Only one way. Now, as repetition is not allowed, okay, so 2 digits are gone. 6 and 7 is gone. So out of 10 digits, how many digits I'm left with? 2 digits are gone. Okay. I'm left with only 8 digits. Okay. I can fill this spot with 8 digits. Now, I've used up 3 digits. I can fill this spot 7 ways and this spot is right 6 ways. Now, what I have to do, I have to just multiply all these 3 numbers. 8 into 7 to 6, which is 56 into 6, which gives me 336. So this is your right answer. So option B is the right answer. Okay. Let's go to the next question. So what does it say? If NC12 equal to NC8, then N is equal to, we know one standard relation. NCR is equal to NCN minus R. Here there are two possibilities. Either R is equal to N minus R. This is one possibility, or R plus N minus R is equal to N. Okay. So this possibility, this condition I cannot apply because 12 is not equal to 8. Let's apply this condition. If I apply this condition, what will happen? 12 plus 8 equal to 20. Such an easy question. This is my answer. So the correct answer is option B. This was a pretty easy question. Okay. Hardly it took us 10 or 20 seconds. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Okay, this is an again interesting question. Let's try to solve this question. Everybody in a room shakes hands with everybody else. The total number of handshakes is 45. The total number of persons in the room is. So we know the number of handshakes is 45. So we want to know the total number of persons in the. Tell me one question. Answer this one question. See, for a handshake to happen, we need two people, right? For a handshake. So, assume there are n people. I need two people for an handshake, right? So, I can apply this formula, right? NC2 equal to the how many two members I can select out of n members. I am selecting two members. So, I have used the combination formula. So, number of handshakes they have already given. It is nothing but 45. So, now we have to solve for n. So, let me expand what is NC2. N factorial, n minus 2 factorial, 2 factorial, right? We can solve this by substitution method. If we expand this, it will give us a quadratic equation and it will give us two roots. But as this is an MCQ test, we can try to solve the options and check. Let's substitute 9. What do we get? Will this work? Let's check out. 9 factorial, 9 minus 2, 7 factorial, 2 factorial. So no, this gives us, this doesn't give us 45. Let's check the other option. Let's check 10. 10 factorial, 10 minus 2 is 8 factorial, 2 factorial. 10 factorial, this will be 10 into 9 by 2. So yeah, this is 55. So we have done this using substitution method. Okay. So the correct answer is 10. 10 is the correct answer. Okay. Let's move to the next question. Okay. So here, what we have got, the number of ways in which 5 girls and 3 boys can be seated in a row so that no 2 boys are together is. So we have got 5 girls and 3 boys. No 2 boys are sitting together. So let's first seat the girls. Okay, then we'll come back to the boys part. Okay. So girls, how many we have? We have 5 girls. So okay. G1. Let's name them G1, G2, G3, G4, and G5. So in between them, we have to place the boys because the condition is the boys cannot sit together. So let them be blank. I am denoting the blank spots with X mark. Okay. Can anyone tell me how many blank spots I'll get? I'll get 6 blank spots. These just one after the other, like just beside this girl, 1 blank spot, beside this girl, 1 blank spot. So I have got 5 girls. So 5 blank spots beside them and this 1 more blank spot. So totally I have got 6 blank spots. Okay. We'll come to that later. So these 5 girls can be arranged in how many ways? I can directly use the permutation formula. I have got 5 girls. I am taking all the 5 girls, 5p5. Once that is done, I have to use the multiplication sign because both the events are dependent. Now, I have got only 3 boys. How many blank spots I have got? I have got 6 blank spots. In that 6 blank spots, I have to place these 3 boys. So, first thing I need to do is I need to select the 3 boys. Select 3 spots. To select what should I use? I should use a combination formula. So, first I will select 3 spots, right? And once I select, say, for example, I have selected these 3 spots. Again, in these 3 spots, I can see these 3 boys in how many ways? 3 factorial ways, am I right? So this is my answer. AP5 is nothing but 5 factorial. 6C3, let's expand that. So this is 5 factorial equals to, so this is 120 square, right? What is 12 square? 44, 0. So this is my correct answer. So my correct answer is 144 double 0. So option D is the correct answer. Okay. Let's go to the next problem. Okay, so this is an interesting question. Okay. This question was asked in 2019. Okay, this is like, it is a good question. Okay, let's solve. So what does the question say? The number of 4-digit numbers without repetition. So, okay, this word is important. Without repetition that can be formed using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, in which each number has 2 odd digits and 2 even digits. So first let's find out how many odd and how many even digits are there. Okay, then only we can do, right? How many odd digits do I have? I have got 1, 3, 5, and 7. So I have got 4 odd digits and 3 even digits. 2, 4, and 6. So I have got 3 even digits. I have to form 4-digit numbers, right? 4-digit numbers. So, and in that I need to have 2 odd digits and 2 even digits. So first I'll select 2 odd digits. To select, I have to use combinations 4 and 2. For every selection, again, I have to select 2 even numbers. So I have used the multiplication rule here. So I can select 2 even numbers out of 3C2. Once this selection procedure is done, I have got 4 digits. There are 2 odd digits and 2 even digits. So each selection can be again arranged in 4 factorial ways because I have got 4 digits, right? Okay, I have to just find this out. What is 4C2? 4 into 3, 2. What is 3C2? This 3 itself. 4 factorial is 24. So 2, 4, so 4. 2 3 is 6, 6 3 is 18 into 24. So this you will get this around 432. Okay. So option A is the correct answer. So this is slightly, you can miss this part. You have to multiply this with 4 factorial. Why? Because once you have selected those 4 digits, those 4 digits can be again arranged in 4 factorial ways. Each selection can be arranged in 4 factorial. Just don't miss this step. To multiply it with 24. Okay, that is how you solve this question. Let's go to the next question of. Okay, so this is an interesting question. So here you need to have the knowledge of sets also. Okay, so here it is saying A and B are non-singleton sets and n of A into B is equal to 35. If B is a subset of A, then n of A, C n of B is. So B is a subset of A. That means B is small. N of B is smaller than n of A. Am I right? Because B is a subset of A. Okay. So n of A. What is n of A into B? It is what? N of A times n of B, right? Okay, 35. We know they are non-singleton sets. So how can we obtain 35? Just try it. How can we obtain 35? We can obtain 35 only by multiplying these two numbers because we know they are not singleton sets. It cannot be 35 into 1. It can be either 5 into 7 or 7 into 5. Out of these two, one holds good. But we also know that n of A is bigger than n of B. That means this case is true, right? N of A is 7. N of B is 5. So the question, it asks me this, right? What is this? N of A, C n of B. So what will be this? 7 C5. I can write this as 7C2, right? 7C2 is 7 into 6 by 2, which is 21. So 21 is my correct answer. So this is a good question. Okay, easy question. Okay, not hard. But they have this is a multi-concept question, so you need to know the knowledge of sets also. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, this is a slightly like longer question, I can say. Okay, a student has to answer 10 questions, choosing at least 4 from each of the parts A and B. If there are 6 questions in part A and 7 in part B, then the number of ways can the student choose 10 questions is. Okay, so part A has how many questions? 6 questions and part B has 7 questions. Okay. So what are the different cases that can form? He has to answer at least 4 questions, minimum 4 questions. At least 4 questions. He cannot answer less than 4 questions from any of the section. So minimum 4 questions he has to answer. And in total, he has to answer how many? He has to answer 10 questions. Okay, these two conditions are important. You have to play around that. So what could be the first case? You can answer 4 questions from part A. Then, if he has answered 4 questions from part A, then he can, as he needs to answer 10 questions, how many are the remaining questions? 10 minus 4, which is 6 questions. 6 is greater than 4, so this is valid. Moving on, he can answer 5 questions here. Now, he has to answer the remaining 5 questions from the part B. That is fine. Case 3. If I increase this to 6, then the number of questions he can answer from part B is 4. Yes, you're right. Next, moving to case 4. If he answers 7 questions, say, okay, from part A, he can answer only 3 questions from part B. But here we are feeling this condition. It says at least 4. So he cannot solve just 3 questions from part B. So this case needs to be eliminated. Okay, we cannot take this case. So we only have 3 cases. Sorry. So first case, second case, third case. So for each of the case, we need to count. So let's do that. So first case, 4 questions, 6 questions. So directly out of 6, 6C4, 7C6. Second case, similar logic, 6C5, 7C5, 6C6, 7C4. Okay. Tell me, what is 6C4? I can reduce this to 6C2. 7C6 can be reduced to 7C1. 7C1 is nothing but 7. 6C5 is nothing but 6C1, which is 6. 7C5 can be reduced to 7C2. 6C6 is 1. And 7C4 can be reduced to 7C3. It is easier to do. 6 into 5 by 2 into 7 plus 6 into 7 into 6 by 2 plus 10 into 6 into 3, 5, 3 into 2. 3 cancel, 2 3s are 2 3s are 2 3s are. So on solving this, we get, I have already added them, so you can do it. 266 is the correct answer actually, so you can check it. Take him. 266 is the correct answer. The actual thing is you need to understand how to apply this. 3 different cases are formed. So out of that, you have to, each of the case you have to count and add them. So that is how you solve this question. Okay. So 2 questions, we played around with 2 questions, at least 4. And out of 10 questions taken. Let's move to the next question. Okay. This is the last question. So this was asked in 2022. Okay. So if all the permutations of the letters of the word mask are arranged in the order as in dictionary, with or without meaning, which one of the following is the 19th word? See, from the question, we have to assume that repetition is not allowed. Okay, this condition is important. Repetition is not allowed. We have to assume this. Okay. Okay. Next, what the word we have is mask. So, okay. So it is telling dictionary. Recall how words are arranged in dictionary. First, we have words that start with A, then we have the words that start with B, and so on till Z, right? So, according to the order of the letter in the alphabet, let's rank each of the letter. So, I can give letter A as rank 1, then A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. So, and this is how you can rank each of the letters. Okay. So, using these letters, I am trying to form different words. So, how many words I can form that start with the letter A? Okay. how many words I can form that start with letter A. Okay. So for words that start with A, the first spot is taken over by A. So we are left with only 3 spots and 3 letters. In how many ways 3 letters can be filled in 3 spots? 3 into 2 into 1 as repetition is not allowed. So 6 ways. Similarly, words that start with K. The same thing applies here also. So there will be 6 words that start with K. Then we have M. The same story applies here also. Same logic, sorry. Now, how many? I have already 18 words are done. So the next word that only the question asks me, the 19th word. So that will be the word starting with S. Am I right? So what will be the other 3 spots? So according to the rank of a letter in the alphabet, we have to apply. So what could be the second letter? It will be K, right? Sorry, not K. It will be A. S is used. Okay, S is used. Next we can use A. So A. Third letter can be K. And the last letter is M. So our 19th letter is S, A, K, M. So this is our, 19th word. This is our 19th word. Okay, so there is some error, some misprint. So actually the answer is SAKM. Okay. So those were the PYQ questions of KCET of Permutation and Combination chapter. Hope it helped you for your preparation. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, students.